Wow. Dung beetle on the visor. Splat. What's the last thing that goes through a bug's mind as he hits your visor? His asshole. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. G'day everybody, how's it going? Welcome to What's a Halves 888. I'm a bit known at work for dad jokes and one-liners. When I'm in a good mood, like a bear with a sore thumb if things ain't going right, but I'm old and grumpy. When I feel a bit better, I try and be a bit light-hearted to make up for it. There's a comedian I watch on YouTube, I forget his name. I'll put his name, if I can remember it, on the bottom of the screen there. If you get a chance to look at him, he's awesome. He comes out with things like, I'm the youngest out of my family. Hang on, how's it go? No. I'm the youngest of 3 out of my family. Both my parents are older. I was brought up by my father because my mother left before I was born. You know, things like that. Some people don't get it. I reckon he's an absolute cracker. No, I don't think my father likes me very much. I remember he took me fishing once, and I remember swimming back to shore thinking, I don't think my father likes me very much. These aren't mine, these are his. I'll stop because I could be done for copyright. Yeah, there's another comedian there, Michael McIntyre, I think his name is. Funny as. He's getting plastered all over Facebook at the moment. I don't get time to watch it, but the wife and the kids, I reckon he's great. I don't think there's enough good comedy out there. The old saying is, laughter is the best medicine. I really do think that's the case, unless you've got a broken leg, of course. That ain't going to fix that. But you know what I mean? To see things differently. I see death a bit differently than most people. I've had probably 3 close calls in my life. Once when I was born I wasn't breathing. They didn't think I was going to survive. Unfortunately I did, here I am. Another one was about 14 to 15 where coming back from Perth to Bunbury, and the car had run out of fuel. Dad pulled off the side of the road as much as he could. This at about 1 o'clock in the morning, and we parked there with the park lights on. Going to go into somewhere to get fuel in the morning. This is days before 24-hour petrol stations. About 4 o'clock in the morning, I think it was, some guy fell asleep at the wheel, and that whole stretch of road from Perth to Bunbury, he fell asleep right where we were parked. Ran into the back of us, picked the car up. This is an old HQ Holden. Picked it up 180 degrees and down a ditch it went. He's in a little escort. There wasn't a square inch of that left, but he walked out of it, come to see if we were okay. The back of the car was stowed in to about 1 inch of where my head was. The front bench seat was folded down on top of me. I had a broken nose, 2 broken ribs and a ruptured spleen. Mum and Dad weren't too bad, just a bit shocked, walked around a bit. So that was close. Then when I was about 20, 21, real clever fella, had an old HQ V8 station wagon, and I wanted to give it a bit of a buff up. So I got the old drill with a buff and pad and started polishing. Yeah, the drill was an old metal casing, Black & Decker, ancient piece of crap. I had extension cords run into the shed. It was an old house and had fuses, not circuit breakers or RCDs. There was no such thing back then. And I was on bare feet on grass. See where I'm going? Anyway, I'm buffing away. Next thing I know, the buffer has picked up the cord, and with the speed it's going, it's a drill, not a buffer, so it's going at full revs. It's wrapped the cord around and cut through the wires, and this thing's live and I'm hooked to it. I I don't remember much after that, apart from I must have been screaming. Now I don't know if anyone believes it or not, but I'm actually about 15 feet above watching all this come out. I can see myself lying on the grass. I'm watching Dad coming out of the back door, and I'm thinking to myself, don't touch me, don't touch me. Luckily Dad had a piece of mind to yank the extension cord out, which cut the power, and immediately I'm back lying on the ground looking up. I got an exit wound on my thumb, an entry wound in my thumb, which I thought I was going to lose my thumb because it was badly burnt, but I had no exit points, which was a little bit odd. Went out to hospital intensive care after a couple of stiff scotches, which is the worst thing you can do. Mind you, don't do that. Yeah, everyone said I was lucky to be alive there. So, look, I do see death a little bit different. Look, I know we're all mortal. We're not going to live forever. Shit happens. I just don't want to die painfully. Poor old mum, she was suffering a little bit. She had a lot going on with brain tumours and had open heart surgery, all that sort of stuff, and then with Alzheimer's on top of that. The thing that got her was an infected bowel, so she died of septicemia in agony. And look, I didn't want that for Mum, but I was kind of happy that she didn't have to go through the hard stages of Alzheimer's, because she was in early stages. So I've watched her pass away. I was in hospital with my wife, with her mother, who was dying of cancer. I spent the last 3 or 4 days with her. Watched her take her last breath. Love these people a bit, miss them dearly. But it doesn't affect me. Yeah, it's sad and you miss the people, but it doesn't affect me like most people, because I've had close encounters, so to speak. And just accept it is what it is. Look, if I don't wake up tomorrow, it's not my problem, it's someone else's, you know. That's sort of how I feel. And people think I'm a bit strange, but well, probably I am, I don't know. It's just how I see it. Not that I'm doing anything to go out of my way to cause a premature death, but it just doesn't bother me. Nice colour, pretty much like this fella. So yeah, look, a bit blasé, a bit morbid this time of year. Just thought I wanted a bit of a discussion about it and just mention it. So I was going to go on a 5-minute ride, which has gone a little bit out of control. My wife said don't be long, she's going to make tea. I guess mine's going to be cold. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time on Was a Harsh 888.